So once you're done with sleep subcon, you're gonna exit the bedroom again. Go up here. You can hit the telepad or the pad while on the elevator, like I did, and then boop when it switches over to the telescope in the cutscene. And then just hold up left and spam sprint jumping, and it will get you like around here. It's pretty fast. And then from here, there's two strats you can do. Either you can do the TSJ here from the ground floor of the clock, if I can get up. This clock is not liking me right now. Yeah, you can TSJ like that. I don't recommend it. Mainly not just because it's hard starting out, which it is, but in this category because you need to go back to the attic at the end of the category to do tour. It's actually just straight up barely faster since you need to do it twice. Whereas if you get the gate down, the gate's gonna stay down the entire time. So the second time you can just dive boost through and jump into the rift. So instead what I recommend you do is you use your dweller here, hit the button, double jump, and then go out of dweller so you can jump up like that. Jump across, and then toss your brewer and make your way through. And that way the gate will stay down. It'll be easier when you come back in. And at the start here, just sprint jump. It's pretty steep, so it's not worth dive boosting. And then from here you can do sprint jumps and then do like maybe 2 dive boosts. It's pretty easy to do pretty fast. Just continue sprint jumping. And you can either do a dive boost into a dive boost, or you can just continue sprint jumping and then dive boost here, which is a little bit easier. And you want to sprint up the stairs because if you sprint jump, you just get stuck on this staircase and it's actually really slow, even though sprint jumping is normally faster. And here you want to sprint jump, dive boost 3 times, and then dive boost 4 times into the hookshot. And these pillars are very cycle dependent, so I'm gonna just restart the level completely so you can get like realistic cycles for doing the simple movement I'm showing off. So we're just doing simply just sprint jumping and some simple dive boosts. Just going up here, sprint jump, dive boost. Like that, and you end up in the cycle. And you can DSJ to get easily here. Then you can lava boost when you're like about here-ish. And you don't need to be that far forward. You can be like here, and it should work still. Oh wait, no, not here is where it started working. Yeah. About here. Or you can just wait for this pillar to go up, and then from here just jump straight to the pad. A little bit slower, but you do that. And then you wanna make your way over to this ice platforming. Use it. And then you can jump up on this railing and double jump dive cancel to get up. Should work normally. Like that. If the jump is a bit too tight for you, you can also just jump up here and then jump up here from the railing. A little bit slower, but might be a little bit easier. Then you wanna jump across, do some dive boosts if you can. Then I recommend jumping to this hook shot and then into this one. You can do a dive boost off of it, which is pretty cool movement. Otherwise, when you get off here, just dive or something. And then you can do a safer dive boost here. No need to do too crazy movement. And then one other thing to note is it can be hard staying alive in Gauntlet starting out, so grab as many health pods as you need. There's 2 here. There's also 2 up here that you can grab. Otherwise you just make your way across. Try to get up on this railing, because it's easier to jump up here from there. And then you can either sprint jump into a dive boost like that, or you can, if I let fire spinner go, you can dive boost across like that, pretty fast. And here you can actually dive boost onto that pillar like that. It's a pretty good movement. There's also below here 2 health pawns. Don't take too few health pawns, just pride, take as many as you need. Just make your way across, stay alive. That's the #1 rule of Gauntlet when starting out. And here you can do a dive boost onto the next platform if you want. And then the fastest here is to slide on the dweller platform there, so you can make it across. If you're not confident in that, it is actually possible to make this with a STJ. With an STJ there, but it should spawn about now. Yeah. I failed it again. Anyways, yeah, you can make it with an STJ, and you can make it with a ledge grab if you DSJ. So if you're confident in movement tech, you can do that. You can also just dive boost on the slanted floor. You'll probably not make it through the dweller wall, but you can just do that right after. And don't let this cat steal your hat, it's evil. Yeah, worst case you just have to wait here a little bit, and then have to get through afterwards, not too bad. And for this next room, I recommend double jump dive cancel up here, and then either jumping up on the hammer like that, or jumping onto one of these platforms, or the base of the hammer here, one of those, to get across. You can also, instead of jumping from the railing here, you can use this eyeball, jump to a gate, and then jump from here. I believe you can jump to the left side too. Never done it to the left side. Maybe not. Maybe it's not exactly equal. Oh, you can. Okay. Yeah. This eyeball is a little bit harder than it should be for how slow it is, in my opinion. So I definitely recommend using the railing. And if all of these are too hard for you, just kill all the owls. It's not too big of a time loss. And then just make your way across. Don't let the evil cat snatch your hat. And don't let this evil goat smack you away down into the lava. Just make your way across. Be wary of them. If you don't get up from the pad immediately, you can double jump dive cancel to get up. And then here, you can sprint jump and actually dive boost like that. If you're not confident in that jump, I would recommend just dive and canceling and then making your way across, so you don't die on your way. And you can dive boost into the balloon to get extra speed there, retaining your dive boost momentum. If you're struggling with that, just sprint jump onto this one. Just go across like this. Grab the health pawns if you need them. Make your way across. Be careful of the fire spinners. And then depending on your cycle, you can do this if you want. A dive boost on the first hammer to the second, and then a slide from the third. If not, you can just maybe like sprint jump to the base, sprint jump across, maybe even sprint jump down here. Dive boost throughout here. And you've made it to Mustache Girl. Just gets last, and now it's time for the fight.